One of the things that I think that I can do when I go to Washington is I think I can push to secure the borders here in the United States. It's absolutely the responsibility of the federal government to secure the borders here in our country. It is not the state's responsibility to do that. And it angers me, and it angers most of our population, that our federal government knows that that's a problem, yet they fail to fix it. And the reason why they fail to fix it, ladies and gentlemen, is because we do not elect leaders to Washington anymore. We elect fundraisers. How do I know that? Because about 4 months ago, a young guy came up to me who wants to run for this very office, and he asked me if I would be his campaign manager. And he took me around. He showed me the ropes. He introduced me to the people that I needed to know. And I met the political consultants, and I learned what it takes to run as a Republican or a Democrat in any race. And the first thing that you have to do is you have to hire a political consultant. And you need to pay him $10,000 to $15,000 a month. And then you need to pay him to print these pretty little flyers, and he owns the print shop. And then you need to pay him to mail them out, and he owns the direct mailing shop. And then you need to pay him to make media buys for you. Big media buys. Commercials on TV and radio. And guess what? He gets 15% cut on all the media that he places. So that's how it works. And you can bet that the political consultants really like the system that we have right now, because they're making a boatload of money. They're making enough money now, and they've got the system so strangleheld that the Republican Party and the Democratic Party don't even recruit their own candidates anymore. The political consultants do. And guess what kind of people they're looking for? They're looking for people that are so fiscally prudent that they're willing to pony up $100,000 of their own money just to show that they've got skin in the game. Well, folks, as you can see, my wife and I are debt-free, and we plan to stay that way. And we got here because we're fiscally prudent. And taking $100,000 of our hard-earned money and throw it into a political campaign to show that we have skin in the game is not fiscally prudent to me. And that is why we can't get any true leaders to run for office. Not anywhere in this country. Because if you ask a true leader, if you find one, and say, hey, we'd like you to run for office, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. And then if you tell them that they, in order to run, need to stroke a check for $100,000 to a political consultant that's going to take him and shine him up like Madison Avenue and put him on the streets with a platform that will solicit the most amount of campaign contributions as possible so that he can wage an even-handed war against his opponents, he's going to look at you like you're nuts, and he's not going to do it. But I'll tell you what kind of person you will get to run. You'll get a fundraiser to run. And that's what we have in Washington. And it is difficult to find true leadership in Washington. I defy you to show me any politician in Washington today that is willing to make the difficult choices, that's willing to be right early when it matters.